Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to what's going to be Peak Week series. 6 days out today, Sunday, so it's a rest day. But yeah, I thought I'd do sort of like a vlog style this week, every day, and just do daily uploads. Just bring you through my day-to-day, what it's like going through a peak week leading up to the show. So yeah, like I said, today's Sunday, it's a rest day. Put some photos on the screen now of what we look like out of bed this morning. Weighed in at 76.5 kgs. Coach just messaged me through the plan for today. 3,050 calories, 461 grams of carbs, and 207 grams of protein and 42 grams of fats. 8,000 steps today, along with 6.2 litres of water. Get to eat a little bit more food, might have a nap in between some meals, and do some walking. So yeah, come along. I need to go take my morning vitamins, so let's go do that. Alright, current morning vitamin stack is vitamin C, some vitamin D3, zinc, and of course fish oil, along with creatine and glutamine, which I usually take with my pre-workout if I am working out, but since today's a rest day, I'll take it first thing with all of these, and then also a litre of electrolytes in here too, which I try to finish within 30 minutes of waking up, just to get a head start on the fluids. Every morning as well, I weigh out my daily salt intake for the day, which is 10 grams at the moment, made up of 6 grams of pink Himalayan salt and 4 grams of low sodium salt. The reason we go with low sodium salt is just because it contains potassium as well. Just helps balance electrolytes and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm feeling quite hungry, so I'm going to make my first meal of the day, and I will see you in a bit. Peace. So it's about 9 o'clock right now. Aiming to get in about 5 meals today, so every 3 hours or so is meal number 1. I'll show you. We have 100 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of whey drip, 60 grams of raspberries, and about 12 grams of dark chocolate on the top. People ask why I use dark chocolate. It's just a fat source. Because there is so many carbs in this meal, it just helps slow down the digestion of those carbs a little bit and just helps them stick. But yeah, got my lucky baby spoon. I'm going to smash this back, and I'll see you when I see you. I'll give you a quick taste test actually. Never want to get sick of cream of rice. Shouts the goat. See you soon. Just doing a bit of a digestion walk, just to help the food flow, get through my system before my next meal in about an hour or so. Trying to space my steps out throughout the day after my meals, just to help my digestion. I'm probably only going to do another 5 or so minutes on here before I go and chill out and wait for about 11:30 for my next meal. Time's currently just before 12 o'clock. Meal number 2. It's 120 grams of dry weight basmati rice, 175 grams of chicken breast with 60 grams of broccoli. Broccoli's in there just to incorporate some veggies, and also add some fibre. Meal 2, 3 and 4 are pretty similar in terms of the amount of rice, and the only difference is I swap my chicken for some fish, and then of course my 10 grams of salt spread over the meals throughout the day. Sprinkle some of that on. So yeah, I'm going to tuck into this and then probably hop back on the walking pad for another 5 to 10 minutes, do another 1,000 or so steps. Also forgot to mention, I drink a litre of water around each meal, and in between sort of just spacing out my fluids throughout the day since I am drinking so much. But my priority at the moment is just based around digestion and trying to avoid my stomach from bloating or any sort of indigestion. Hence why I'm eating pretty much the same foods each day. Just foods I know digest well and sit in my stomach nicely, because obviously we are running lower fats to allow for more carbs. So my body is like a furnace at the moment, it's just ripping through these carbs. So I do expect my carbs to go up throughout the week, even though we are linear loading. So that means gradually, instead of 2 days out from a show, just slamming 800 grams of carbs in a day, we are gradually increasing, assessing the look each day and sort of monitoring the look. 25 grams, 50 grams of carbs increments each day. But yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to smash this back, and I will see you when I see you. Just on my digestion walk, on my higher carb days, I do like to save a little bit more of the steps towards the end of the day, just because you do get a little bit of food build up. Obviously, as you eat more meals throughout the day, so having those extra, 1,000 or so steps at the end of the day, just to clear through some of that and help it keep moving through you before you go to bed. I've always found it quite helpful. We have our next meal, but the protein source is 220 grams of egg whites. And with that, I have my 4th litre of water for the day. I've been using these water drops, water flavours, 0 calories, 0 everything, just because I'm a bitch and can't drink my water. But yeah, about to chuck some YouTube on afterwards. Probably going to go and shave my body from head to toe and just start to exfoliate. I'm getting ready for next weekend. So that'll be me for the next little while, and I will see you a bit later. Peace. It is currently 8:30. Managed to shave myself from head to toe. Not the best experience, my first time I've ever done it, and definitely don't recommend. Having no hair under your armpits is a weird experience, and it just feels so out of it. Just about to take my night chicken photos and send them across to Coach. After this, I'll also weigh myself and get my nightly weight. I might run through a couple rounds of posing as well, just really trying to hammer posing fitness and posing endurance. As you saw, we weighed in at 77.9, which is 1.4 kgs up from my morning weight. But yeah, another day down, another day closer. Our last leg session on the cards tomorrow. Never did I think I would be sticking a video of me talking in my bed on a YouTube video, but here we are, giving it to you raw and authentic. I'm going to get some sleep, and I will see you bright and early to head down and hit the sauna. See you in a bit. Good morning. 5 days out. The weather is completely shit. We're just off to sauna. Probably stay in the sauna for about 20 minutes, then get out and come home. Woke up this morning at 76.5 kgs, so same weight as yesterday. The goal's definitely to get those glutes come out a little bit more, but as we increase the carbs gradually, hopefully that should work its magic. But yeah, like I said, I'm off to the sauna, and I'll pick you back up afterwards. Alright, meal number one for the day, cream of rice. Depending on how you like your cream of rice, this is the best way I've found to make it. I sort of like a 3-to-1 ratio. Put your water in there, and you want to grab your cream of rice. For this meal we're doing 80 grams, which comes out to about 60 or so grams of carbs. Give that a mix and chuck it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. Each time you bring it out, just give it a stir, just to get the consistency you want so you don't end up with any clumps. With this meal also we're having black coffee, and then in this glass we've got creatine, glutamine and a scoop of pre-workout. We've been asked to have 200 milligrams worth of caffeine with our first meal, so those together, the coffee and the pre-workout, ends up somewhere around 200 milligrams of caffeine. Once you've got the consistency you like, I like mine sort of so you can't, nothing will fall out. This is sort of what it looks like. I'm waiting for my Trained by JP cream of rice to arrive, so, because if you know, you know, that's the goat. So for now, we're just getting by with this USN version. Hopefully it's here soon in the next couple of days, so we can use it to carb load for show day. But for now this will do. So on top of this we're going to do 60 grams of raspberries, 30 grams of whey isolate drip, and then about 12 grams of dark chocolate on the top. With your raspberries, if you don't like having chunky frozen raspberries on top, just grab them and just crush them one by one in your fingers. They break up pretty easy. So you end up with a bunch of little raspberry bits, which is just much nicer to eat. So you're not having to chow down on big frozen raspberries. Little tip for your whey drip, chuck it in the fridge while you're making this. It just helps it to thicken up a little bit and it's much nicer. Best part of my day is licking the spoon. Now, the last ingredient, 95% dark chocolate. We weigh out 12 grams. Perfect. And what I like to do is I like to break a few of them up into little chunks, and then I just grate the rest over the top. Since I find it just adds a little bit more flavour. Not forget, lucky baby spoon. We're going to replace this one. Should come out to something like that. Absolutely banging. By far my most favourite meal of the day. And like I said yesterday, I also take a digestive enzyme along with 6 of these shed H2O capsules. So this is what we're working with. Meal number one. 80 grams cream of rice, 60 grams of raspberries, 30 grams of whey isolate and drip, and then 12 grams of dark chocolate, black coffee, digestive enzymes, and then my 6 shed H2O capsules with my 2nd litre of water for the day. Steps today are 7,000, so 1,000 down from yesterday, and water has been bumped up to 6.4 litres. But yeah, I'm going to tuck into this because I am hungry, and I will see you when I see you. Smile. On the way to the gym, the last leg session on the cards today. I think we're going to keeping it to 3 reps in reserve, nothing too crazy, just to get the blood flying around the legs. Workouts aren't really feeling the best at the moment, but that's what you expect. But apart from that, I will catch you afterwards. Let's get this bread. Post-leg workout. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record any of the actual workout itself, just because I'd rather just lock in and make every movement count rather than focusing on recording it. But you saw the pump, and man, it's amazing what a little bit of carbs can do. Some of the veins that are popping out of my legs that I've never seen before. It's pretty fun. But as you see, post-workout we've got the same meal as meal number 1. Only difference is we swapped the dark chocolate for 20 grams of almond butter, just for a change, and also I like the way almond butter sits in my stomach. So I'm probably going to stop this video here, just because it is getting quite long, and I'm going to edit it and get it out in a couple of hours. So thanks for watching. This is 6 and 5 days out from my first bodybuilding comp, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow night for the next video of this peak week series. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace out.